Hello friends, this is Dr. Shashi Agarwal. I welcome you all. Today our subject is business accounting and the topic is capital and revenue, expenditure and receipt. Here we are going to understand what is the meaning of capital and the revenue expenditure, capital and the revenue receipts, deferred revenue expenditure, what is the difference between the capital and the revenue expenditure with suitable examples. Its Hindi lecture is also available at my second channel, that is the Shashi Agarwal Economics and Law classes. First of all, we will understand why there is a need of the capital, why we make a distinction between why there is a need of differentiating between the capital and the revenue expenditure. When we prepare the accounts, the purpose is to ascertain the true position of the assets, true position of the net profit and net loss. So here we have to make a difference between the capital and the revenue expenditure, capital and the revenue receipt. The revenue expenses which are of recurring nature, the benefit of which is taken in that accounting period, they relate to the operation of the business of the accounting period or revenue earned during that period. Capital expenditure is that expenditure, the benefit of which we get for so many years. The capital expenditure generates enduring benefit. The benefit which we take for many years help in revenue generation over more than one accounting period. Revenue expenses, they should be associated with the physical activity of the organization, like we are purchasing the things for the purpose of reselling it. Expenses are recognized in the profit and loss account through matching principles, like we always match the expenses with the revenue. The cost is 10,000, revenue is 12,000. So revenue expenditure is shown in the profit and loss account, the capital expenditure is shown in the balance sheet, and it is the time factor which is very important, on the basis of which we differentiate this is a capital expenditure, this is a revenue expenditure. The benefit of which is taken in that accounting period is known as a revenue expenditure. The benefit which extends behind that period, that is a capital expenditure. So need is to differentiate between the capital and the revenue item to ascertain the true and fair the net profit, because when we make a difference, this is the capital item, this is the revenue item, on the basis of which we take to the profit and loss account or to the balance sheet. So we could calculate the true and fair net profit, or we could ascertain the true and fair net position to meet the requirement of the income tax rules and regulation. If we are clear how much fixed asset we have, on the basis of we could calculate the depreciation, and we could also maintain the record on the scientific basis. So these are the logic on the basis of which we differentiate between the capital and the revenue items. Capital items could be classified as a capital expenditure and capital receipts, revenue expenditure and revenue receipts. Because they are written in the capital letter, so it's not very difficult to identify if there are spelling mistakes. So what are the things which we take into consideration while making a distinction between the capital and the revenue expenditure? It is the nature of the business which is very important thing. Like we are a dealer in furniture, we manufacture furniture and sell it. We purchase wood for the purpose of converting them into furniture, then we are converting them into furniture for the purpose of resale. Here the current asset is our furniture, we are dealer in furniture. So furniture, here the expense which we incur on the construction or manufacturing of furniture is a revenue nature. But if we have a other business, here the furniture will be used as a fixed asset, like a trader who is dealing in machinery. Purchase of machinery for the purpose of reselling it is a revenue expenditure, but if it is otherwise of some other business, then it is a fixed asset with the help of which we are conducting the business. So it is the nature of business is very important. If it is a fixed asset for that business, then it is the expense which is done on that fixed asset is known as a capital expenditure. Recurring nature, the expense we incur again and again, then it is a revenue expenditure. But if it is a non-recurring, then it is a capital expenditure. Like if we have a fixed asset we purchase only once for the purpose of doing the business. So what is the purpose of the expense? If we are incurring the expense like repair of the machinery is revenue, but the expense which is incurred for adding more capacity, improving the capacity, then it is a capital expenditure. So what is the effect of the revenue generating capacity of the business? Expense which help to generate revenue in the current period, they are called revenue, which help to generate revenue for more than one accounting period is known as a capital expenditure. Materiality of the amount is more or the amount is less, that also determine that it is a capital expenditure or the revenue expenditure. Capital and revenue expenditure, capital and revenue receipt, capital and revenue payment, capital and revenue profit, capital and revenue losses. So capital expenditure are those benefits. So capital items are those benefits which when we spend on those items, when we make expenditure on capital items, the benefit of which is taken for a number of years, then it is known as a capital expenditure. The revenue items are those which the full benefit is taken in that normal accounting period. Capital expenditure is the expenditure on the fixed asset. Fixed assets are those assets which are of permanent nature, which are not for the purpose of resale, which are held for the purpose of generating income, not for the purpose of resale. They are continuously used in the business to generate income like plant and machinery, land and building, furniture. So the capital expenditure is long term. The benefit is more than one accounting period. They are not for the purpose of resale. That is to improve the present condition of an asset to reduce the cost. They may be incurred for the rehabilitation of the old asset in improving the operating efficiency. The cost which is incurred to enhance the earning capacity. When we talk about the capital expenditure, the amount which we are incurring on the getting the fixed asset, installing, erection, inspection and legal expenses, they will be added to their cost of the fixed asset. Substitution or replacement of existing asset, all capital expenditure, they are not written off, they are shown in the balance sheet. Money paid for obtaining license to start a factory is capital expenditure. Here this item of expenditure we have incurred to getting for the right to carry on the business, like money is paid to Mahanagar Telephone Nigam for installing the telephone. This is also capital expenditure. When we are constructing a building, the all amount which we have spent on construction of building is known as a capital expenditure. When we are making some addition to building or making addition to some fixed asset, then it is known as a capital expenditure. The legal fee to acquire property is also a capital expenditure. Any expenditure which directly help in earning revenue is called the revenue expenditure, the benefit of which are consumed within the year. Revenue expenditure is such outlay, that is the expenditure which is necessary for the maintenance of the earning capacity. Like we are making furniture, so we are purchasing wood. The amount which we incur on the purchase of wood is called the revenue expenditure. Upkeep of the fixed asset in fully efficient state, the normal total cost involved in setting, including the cost of goods and services of the business to which belong. The purpose is to maintain, then it is revenue. But if it is improving, then it is a capital expenditure. It is for short duration, it is repetitively incurred, it is necessary to maintain the business and the asset, and generally it is shown in the profit and loss account and trading account. Rupees 3000 incurred for the removal of stock to new site is treated as a revenue expenditure. Like we are changing some component, rings and piston of the engine is revenue expenditure. Defending of the title of the firm's asset, then it is a revenue expenditure. Like interest accrued during the year on the term loan raised and utilized for the construction of factory building. However, the production has not commenced till the last date of the accounting period, then it is a capital expenditure. Compensation which is paid to employee on retrenchment, then it is a capital expenditure. The amount which is incurred on the heavy advertisement while introducing a new product in the market is also a capital expenditure. Deferred revenue expenditure, it is revenue in nature but benefit extends to number of years. Like we are incurring the advertisement expenditure, the benefit of which we have to take for 3 years, then it will be amortized in 3 years. 1/3 will be shown in the profit and loss account on the expense side, and left balance that will be shown in the asset side of the balance sheet. Preliminary expenses, brokerage and underwriting commission, discount on the issue of shares, innovation, cost of removing the business to the convenient place. Whether expenditure is aimed at purchasing a fixed asset, earning capacity, generating an earning capacity, enhancing earning capacity. Whether expenditure is incurred before the fixed asset put to use, whether the amount of expenditure is lump sum or the benefit of which will be taken for a number of years. If all the answer to these questions is yes, then it is a capital expenditure. Capital expenditure is for long term, and the expense which we incur on that is the unexpired cost or cost of future benefit, but the revenue expenditure is for the short term benefit, and the amount which we incur, that is expired cost, because the benefit is consumed in that accounting period. Capital expenditure is the expenditure incurred on the fixed asset. Revenue expenditure is the expenditure on current asset. The purpose is for the resale. The amount is recurring nature revenue, and capital expenditure is non-recurring nature. The purpose is to generate the earning capacity, and here revenue expenditure is to maintain the earning capacity. Capital expenditure is transfer for a price. Revenue expenditure is not transfer for a price. There are some examples where the revenue expense is treated as a capital expense, like raw material, stores and wages for the improvement or erection of fixed asset. Carriage and freight paid while purchasing fixed asset, that is added to the cost of the fixed asset. Repair made to second hand asset operation level, then it is a capital expenditure. Legal expenses incurred on the purchase of fixed asset. Advertisement expenses, preliminary expenses, development expenditure, these are all the examples of the capital expenditure. Capital receipts are shown in the balance sheet either as a liability or reduction in the value of the asset. Revenue receipt are shown on the credit side of the trading and profit and loss account. Capital receipt is any amount which we received permanently or received against the sale of the asset which is used in carrying of business. Loan taken to the run the business proceeds from the sale of the assets. Receipts which are obtained in the course of normal business activities are revenue receipts. Like we are manufacturing the things and selling it, then the income which then the receipts which we are receiving, that is the revenue receipt. Like interest income, that is also revenue receipt. It should not be equated with cash receipt. Basically, it is obtained in the course of normal business activities. Like matching principle is used. Cost is compared with the revenue, on the basis of which we say it's a profit or a loss. Nature of the receipt from the point of view, individual receiving, not from the source. Like a shareholder is receiving interest, then it is a revenue receipt for a shareholder. It is a material company is paying out of capital expenditure. While treating the capital and the revenue, we see what is the motive, what is the purpose. If it is for the sale of fixed asset, then it is a capital receipt. What should be the motive of that person? If it is for the purpose of resale, then it is a revenue receipt. Like we are getting the receipt in lieu of the source of income is capital receipt, like compensation received on the death or permanent disability. When we are surrendering certain right, like compensation paid by improvement trust for the acquisition of agricultural land for the construction of the road. Capital profit Like we are selling the fixed asset, the cost is 10,000 and the amount which we received that is 12,000. Then here the capital profit is 2,000. Capital loss is just reverse. We have a asset worth rupees 10,000 but we are selling it for 8,000, so that is a capital loss. Discount allowed on the share or debenture is also an example of the capital loss. Revenue profit is when we are manufacturing certain things, the cost is 8,000 and selling it for 10,000, then there is a profit of 2,000. Like loss on the sale of the goods, bad debts, discount to the customer. These are the examples of the loss. The loss which we suffer in the normal course of the business. An old machinery costing 20,000 was purchased. Like we are paying 1,200 on carriage, 4,800 repairs, 2,000 installation. These all will be added to the cost, so it will be capital expenditure. 1,800 was spent on the repair of the machinery, it is revenue expenditure, but if we incur the amount of repair on the second hand machinery to make it operational, then it is a capital expenditure, or making some addition to the machinery, then it is a capital expenditure. Rupees 600 as a legal charges to defend the title of the factory asset, then it is a revenue expenditure. 1,500 on whitewashing and painting, deferred revenue expenditure. Expense incurred on getting a license is a capital expenditure. 2,000 incurred for the removal for the stock to the new site is also a revenue nature.